This morning we had a session about the upgrading and formalization of small and medium enterprises in MENA. There were two papers that were presented. The first one was more of a presentation of surveys, of results of surveys in comparable surveys that were conducted in three countries. One is a MENA country, Egypt, in comparison to Philippines and India. And it was about the factors that actually result in successful innovation and upgrading in those enterprises. The second paper was a case study on Lebanon that looks at the probability of formalization measured by tax registration and social security registration in relation to factors of enterprises and entrepreneurs. Both papers provided complementary evidence about the importance of certain factors such as the size and the sector of the firm and the degree of education. The first paper, the survey that compared the three countries, really emphasized the human capital elements and pinpointed to policies, even in absence of the enabling business environment, that can really result in a very good outcome in terms of innovation. The second paper highlighted the importance of enforcement, and given that there is a reverse causality between enforcement and formality, they tried to find an instrument to measure that captures degree of enforcement of tax registration and how it affects formality, because there was a negative correlation that they found. Much of the discussion was about how to improve both papers in terms of additional data that needs to be collected and how to be careful about issues of selection and the use of right instruments and the difference between causality and correlation. But they were inspiring for a lot of people, including my own self, wanting to get into that field, in that they showed that the current data sets available can be very informative and they need to be supplemented by further analysis.